I'm being entirely honest. I'm such a busy boy, I have no idea when I'm going to be able to actually finish Chrono Trigger and move on to something else. But at the very least, in the meantime, for 2 hours, here's Fire Emblem, I guess. I have no idea which fights I've done. Let's just go through and find out. Tomorrow's Christmas, Scion. Just be in the real part of the world. It's not Christmas yet. Y'all are wrong. Oh, I remember her. She's a dirty, dirty cheater and doesn't get to do things. I know I'm done with her because she's dumb and broken. I know I'm done with her because she's the best. Also because I gave her like 3 different rings that make her really, really good. This is the kind of stats you'd see on some stupidly mobile boss. 12 move, the ability to they're effectively on a throne or like anything at all times, and they do a bunch of damage. I just need to have 1-2 range, and then that would actually make sense. I think Beowulf is done. Indeed he is. You guys like Christmas song? Yeah, the Christmas. Yeah. I don't know if she is done. No, she is not. But she does have the stupid HP sap sword. We're in this game for this day. Well, I mean, is this whole game Christmas themed? Is the main antagonist Santa Claus? I knew it. They're trying to resummon their Dark Lord Santa Claus. I got it figured out, son. You think I wouldn't figure out the plot? So, you were right though. I do like this game's plot. I love Santa Claus. No. The whole game is Christmas themed. Do you know how rare it is for there to be a game as a whole that is Christmas themed? Tomorrow's Christmas, Fishman. Legally, I have to say that, or else my fellow Americans would flay me alive. Use my skin for jerky. That's how it works around here. Don't come to America. It's not a nice place. Oh yeah, that's right! We were trying to train Dew. I remember. How good is Dew? He's great. I love him. I just wish he was a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Like, look at this. That's just a sad showing, boy. It's a joke, Fish. I'm not like actually mad. Come on now. I mean, also that's because Christmas is tomorrow, and I'm here for now. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We're only going for 2 hours because I gotta get shit prepared for Christmas, and also I gotta start packing up my clothes because I'm like moving soon. In like the up and coming weeks. I know I've been saying that for like half a year. Well, guess what? 2020's been a fucking year and a half. That plan has been delayed like a motherfucker. Good job, Holin. You cannot handle the Nikita missile. Just not up to snuff. Kamahi! It's Kamal, probably. But Kamahi sounds more fun. So, I'm gonna veto whatever the game has decreed and substitute that with my own logic. Oh, yeah, that's right! Azel's broken! Who doesn't remember Azel just breaking the fucking game? That's right, I remember now, yeah! Go get him, Lex. You got a brave weapon, fuck him up. Oh, you only have 48 hit. Also, you're slower than him. Oh, he does 1 damage. Okay, so good to know. That dude only does 23 damage minus my 25, so there is a minimum of 1 damage. Okay. I'm also giving you guys the gift of boredom. Welcome to the stream. Ah, fuck me. Come on, do. You can do it. Yeah. Yeah, come on, dude. Well, considering that the RNG seed hasn't changed and he's about to equip a weapon that is more accurate and gives him better evasion, there's a good chance. God, dude just fucks this guy. Well then, that has, gone well, to say the least. It is still kind of annoying trying to remember in the back of my brain who actually needs to be fighting. Requests, she needs to. Here, try out that earth sword you just got. That gives you HP drain. It's a Nosferatu sword. Go get him. If only they didn't exactly have the same weight and hit and shit and... Oh, she doesn't even hit, so never mind. It's just a waste of all of our times, including mine, which is the most important. Oops. So how's your guys' Christmas go? You guys get anything fun for Christmas? Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah. Sylvia's doing it to him right now. About time. She logistically should have won this by now. Yeah. Oh, I see how it is. Mr. Lording the fact that you have Christmas today over my head when you don't even open the gifts until it's about Christmas time. Oh, okay. So you mean Europe has made it a tradition to be a bunch of dirty, naughty children and opening their presents a day early, specifically late at night when their parents are asleep? You all are getting coal every year. Europe has dirty customs for Santa Claus. It's a big tisk. That's straight onto the naughty list. Santa's making a lot of revisions this year. I will have you know, I'm on the naughty list for completely genuine reasons. I'm not a dirty scumfuck, Christmas ruining, present opening son of a bitch. I actually do need to see, do these have the exact same stats? Because if they do, that won't change up the seed at all. No, they technically do have different stats. But this being heavier actually makes it worse, so it won't affect anything. Paladin. It's Kaladin the Paladin, yeah! Dude, I love Kaladins. Is his name Boomin' the Human? Come on, Holin. Get one of them Luna procs, you son of a bitch. I just want everyone to know that Holin is an abject failure, and if you ever use him in this game, I do think less of you. Because he's not good for me, which means clearly he's bad in every single run ever made of this game. And people who just play this game just don't know what's good enough. They don't see the truth like I do. Because I am the universal truth for the Fire Emblem. Oh boy, here comes Lex killing again. Lex, please. Lex, please. Work with me here, buddy. God, this is like every single AI fight that the rest of my team is doing. The enemy has super low evasion but does a buttload of damage. Or super low accuracy but does a buttload of damage. Now I'm in the other position. If there's one thing this game has taught me, it's that having high evasion but low damage is worse than having low accuracy and high damage. Did I say high damage? I meant high evasion, low damage. And low accuracy, high damage. She will eventually hit, and when you hit, you will kill. I mean, you kind of want both. That's really why I gave Lex the stupid accuracy ring, the skill ring. Because, man, this would be even more pitiful if he didn't have that. Just like do is at all times. That's like a default. God damn it, Rakesh. Probably Rakesh. Wait, she's a quiche. Oh, yeah. I'm frankly gonna stop rolling Sylvia. She would need to hit 55 60 accuracies and dodge a 57 at least 54 times. I know I'm pushing my luck with some of these fights, but I think you could calculate the odds of me ever actually winning that fight, and they're not looking pretty, buddy boy. No siree. So here's a real question. No, never mind. I was gonna ask, can't motherfuckers like trade their legendary weapons? But no, because aside from the bloodshed, which I don't even know if that's a factor, they literally just can't even equip it because no one's good enough at clothes. Is this why we can't level up weapon ranks? Is because then you'd be able to break fucking existence by, oh sorry, I gave Sigurd the U-fuel. My bad. Is he not supposed to have that? It'd make Madeir way better than her in a second. Hell yeah! Lex continuing to be an unstoppable force of nature, of course, of course. And then we get growth like that. Well, to be frank, he is, like, nearing some of his stat caps, so fine, sure. I don't like it, but at least I can accept it. Nice soul, dumbass. Nice soul again, dumbass. Now you're dead, dumbass. I'm sorry, that's harsling. Dumb butt. He's lit. Hell yeah! Now Duke can win. We're just not even gonna roll Sylvie anymore. It's a bygone conclusion that that's just not ending well. Honestly, I think the Miracle Sword will never be good because she can never actually get to a point where her HP, like, actually gets low enough to utilize Miracle. So I should probably just be using the Earth Sword in that case. Yeah. Come on, hold in! 11 more damage. Dodge this. He gets so close, he just needed to win one of two rigged coin flips. Nah, man. Can't do it. It's just not possible. It's like Nadir winning this fight. It's just not possible. Well, guys, better be careful. This guy's kinda...
crafty.
Dude, more strength for Lex. Yeah. I'm starting to think in the back of my mind this game won't even have a level cap. They'll just go until they, you know, just happen to hit their stat caps. That'd be a more fun system. Actually, now that I think about it, other than like 3 houses, if you go to a ludicrous extent, what's another Fire Emblem game where you can actually reach their stat cap? Like, assuming that you aren't like God of Luck. I mean in like regular, normal play. Awakening and Fates? Okay, that's actually fair. But those games kinda cheat. Okay, fucking A, man. No, actually, now that I think about it, there were a few characters that actually did reach a stat cap in just the Blazing Blade. I'm almost certain it was, one of them Myrmidon fucks. Maybe it was a thief or something. Did I use Matthew? I think I used Matthew. I think I was a bit of a dumbass. I don't remember. Blazing Sword was my first real Fire Emblem game because we all know Awakening doesn't count. I made some questionable decisions. I used Guy for the entire route. Or is he supposed to most likely be pronounced he, as I've heard people call him? But that's wrong. And I don't give a shit because that's not how that's spelled. We abide by spellings around here, in this household. So that is abject proof that I was a dumbass and fell into the dude, he has a cool sword, high evasion, hell yeah, gonna use him for the whole game, trap. I fell right into it, hook, line, and sinker. Still don't regret it, he was pretty cool. Except for the fact that, oh wait, I'm almost certain he killed someone too. I found it like impossible to go and talk to him because every time I tried to, he would walk up, double, and crit kill someone no matter what I did. Like, because I crunched all the numbers in advance, wanted to see how well it would go, it went badly no matter what I did, and then he did exactly that, killing someone? I don't remember who, though. I know a lot of people died in my playthrough. I do remember that. Oh, dude, I still remember I was the most absolutely cheesed. It's something I still don't like about some of the Fire Emblem games. How they have inconsistent and not properly signposted rules. Like how almost no bosses in any of the games would ever actually move. Like, bosses always stand still. That was a rule. Unless, like, they very clearly are shown to be moving, like, in advance, so you, like, plan for it. I remember that it was one of the first maps where I had Priscilla. It was a Fog of War map. Surprise. The boss moves. And it's a Fog of War map, so you can't see the boss moves. Then, before I had a chance to notice what happens, the boss showed up, because I literally had no idea where he was. He literally just appeared out of the fog in the same turn, attacked Priscilla, one hit killed her. Oh sure, battlefields are unpredictable, but as a game design, that's horse piss. I've always been an advocate for not resetting under normal play. I'm playing this game a little bit differently because I'm having fun. Normally, I don't reset, unless it's like 3 houses, in which case not resetting is just a dumb idea and the game kind of actively punishes you for that dumb shit. But normally, I like that idea that, like, you know, shit happens, you're at war. Try to deal with the situation as you're dealt. It's cool, I like that. Except for the fact that the game lies to you to make that a factor when it comes to bosses. Because if you're at war, you're not just gonna stand there and let people plick away at your army until the end of the day. I'm sorry to say, but that is objectively wrong. If we're talking about unpredictability, like, that'd be more unpredictable to have a boss who didn't move. Why do you think they got rid of reinforcements that can move in the same turn? That shit, like, I'm totally okay with it in this game at the very least. It's literally an ambush spawn. You're being ambushed. Sorry, dickhead. Hope your army isn't in a bad position. I'm okay with that one. As much as, like, everyone would be pissed about that one. That one at least makes sense. And if it was any other unit that just came out of the fog in one turn and one hit Priscilla, I would have been fine. But just the fact that, it's just the fact that it was the boss, and he's moving, and he did a shitload of damage. One hit killing fucking Priscilla, my only healer. Where's the Tink? Oh no, Lex! Alright, Alex's turn. One of these fuckers do I want to train? Probably the Armor Slayer, now that I think about it. Just because I don't think I'm ever really going to put the damn Armor Slayer down. So training that to get crit would be nice. The other ones are at least replaceable with silver shit as we get it. Dude, you can win this. Come on. He always gets so close. Like, look at this. Dude! Oh, look at this. He gets so close. You jinx it! I will say this every time. This Jinx has to run out of juice at some point. Curses don't rely on infinite energy sources. Otherwise, the dark arts would have fucking flying cars. You don't know. You weren't there. I don't think you're a cultist. Get fucked. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he won. Nice. It just took 2 Luna procs. Woo! He's level 18. Nice. Good on him. I know it would be completely broken, but I wish there were more concrete ways of proccing abilities like Soul, Luna, Astra, shit like that. Just you can strategize around it more, but that would make it more Advanced Wars. Oh shit, there I go again. That would make it more Advanced Wars than Fire Emblem, because Fire Emblem really kind of relies on a little bit of RNG and unpredictability. Kind of gives the series, you know, that spark of life, that spunk, that feel, that je ne sais quoi that everyone likes. I swear, if I was not, like, busy on Saturday, I would go through an Advance Wars game. Like, I've talked about it too much. I gotta fucking nut up or shut up and just actually show people what the hell those games are about. I've been talking a lot of shit for, like, years. And again, I do have other tactics games I like. I've already talked about Devil Survivor, but I like the Disgaea series, Lock Yourself, Phantom Brave. I know my brother was really into Final Fantasy Tactics, but I haven't played it personally. I heard that one's really good too. Everything made by the dudes who made Yggdra Union or whatever the fuck they're called, those dickheads. I don't know, K-Bash talked about a lot of those. But Disgaea and that whole... everything made by those guys is not really what I would call a tactics RPG. That is more of a... hey, I'm gonna do 52 billion damage. The tactics. How do you out-tactics a dude who can drop a moon onto the battlefield? Tank. It actually does happen in one of the games, the Disgaea games. Disgaea 2, there's a really funny scene where one of the characters from Disgaea 1 will come back and is an antagonist for a chapter. But at this point, you're like, well, level 10, 20, you know, it's chapter 2, you're still pretty early on. They are the boss of the chapter, or like the midway boss of the chapter. They are level 1,000. And will one-hit every single one of your characters. Hilariously enough, if you're in New Game Plus or some such like that, and you beat her, a new cutscene will play. Is like, oh, you think you're such a fucking big man, huh? Think you can take me? Then she summons a big, like, Dragon Ball Z-esque death ball and blows up the planet, giving you a game over anyway. It's a unique ending. You have to intentionally lose the fight. Oops. Because that's like the stakes levels they get to in those games. When like most of the cast late game starts being like Planet Buster tier, if you piss them off too much, they'll just say, fuck this, and just pop the planet. Oops, sorry, dickhead. I love those games, they're great. They have great writing and they're super funny. Like, and speaking of super bosses, the main character from the first game actually comes back, like, near the end of Disgaea 2, and he's super pissed because he's not the main character anymore and has gotten almost no screen time. And so they docked his pay, and he can't afford to eat food anymore, and he tries to kick your ass. And he's like level 3,000, you have to lose again. He also blows up the planet if you win. Those games go a little out of control at a certain point. Those are clearly some more of the really, like, more of a comedic sequence. Rather than, did he win? I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm gonna say that he won. But no, the Disgaea games aren't all like, oh look, it's a funny comedy. There are like actual stakes. Like how you beat Laharl is that you lose the first fight and are about to actually canonically die. Then the love interest gets, it's a big plot point, but gets like possessed or some shit by some demon fucker that you have no idea what goes into, what's going on with it. And then in the next map, which auto force to plays, you play only as the possessed her, and she's level 4,000 with a unique moveset and just kicks his ass. It's cool. And then, you know, you gotta figure that out. Also, howdy kitten! How you doing? Sky games are great. We're doing Fire Emblem bullshit. This is stuff you don't want to watch. You're not here for this. This is boring. Scion and me are masochists. See, we have a mutual bond over hating ourselves because we like grinding in Fire Emblem. Hey, you want to watch this bitch get stabbed in the face by a flying spear source? Source? I meant horse. How am I doing? Doing a short stream and preparing for Christmas tomorrow because it's not actually Christmas today. Don't let the fucking Europeans deceive you. And also, I'm gonna be moving soon, so I'm also preparing for that, which is why I'm not streaming very much, or for very long recently. And on an unrelated note, I've been trying to get Dew to win this goddamn motherfucking fight, and he refuses to do so. Moving where? Moving out of my parents' house. To just, like, another part of the town. Moving in with a friend, roommate shit. The economy's in fucking shambles, and I have back problems and can't afford rent on my own. That's real life shit. We're not here for that. I have my own shit going on the side. Yeah. It's becoming more and more common, I've been noticing lately, of the... Normally there used to be the stipulation of, dude, you're like 19, you're still living with your parents? Alright. And then when you get to like 20, 21, people are like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you gotta move out. And then all of a sudden you're 30, still living in your parents' basement, you're eating chicken tenders. I'm 23, I'm well beyond that point. We have reached we have reached the threshold of degeneracy, and I must vacate the premises. I'm talking how it used to be. There used to be, like, a big old thing about it. And weren't you there? Don't you remember the olden days? Why the hell do you think I'm getting a roommate? This is dumb as hell, man. Not to mention, I can only work like 4 to 5 hours a day, and that's not enough to pay rent, feed myself in normal play, and so roommate. And fun fact, that's actually the original reason why I started actually streaming, which is the thing everyone says you shouldn't do. Because I've always wanted to be an entertainer of some capacity. So I'm like, hell yeah. We'll start up a stream, we'll do something a little bit niche, get a dedicated community, hopefully get a little bit of a side income to help out, you know, with the fact that I'm working part-time. It'll be a great time. 2 years later, it still hasn't happened. But I'm kind of just having fun. That's really the main point, though. But that was my original inclination, and... I mean, there's definitely a financial factor to this whole thing, but I don't know, I'm having fun. If I wasn't having fun, I'd be going over to play Fortnite or Minecraft or some shit, and unfortunately, I like retaining my soul. I actually started off, that's a lot of soul procs, dude. What are you doing, man? Actually, when I first started streaming, I went for like 8 to 9 months straight just streaming Slay the Spire, which is where a good like 70 to 80 of my initial followers and how I became a, what's it called? Associate, I think, or whatever it is on Twitch. The thing lets you run ads and get money for them. One of those dickhead things. Just from Slay the Spire. And that was kind of it. Like, I modded it, and I had, like, chat interaction kind of mods. It was, like, a whole thing. I got really fucking bored of that game after a while, and other roguelikes were just not cutting it, because I don't even like roguelikes that much. We've been here for a while. And despite the fact that we've been here for a while, you'd be amazed at still how inept I am at even the most basics of streaming. It's a bit of a ride, huh? Don't get him, Holden. Please have a Luna proc and not get tinked. Please have a Luna proc and then don't have it get tinked. Oh, double Luna proc. Not lethal though. Sorry, dum-dum. Hope you dodge. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Well, that's actually why I swapped over to doing RPGs and just whatever shit I wanted to do. But more importantly, what the chat would want to see that I would agree upon doing. Rather than just doing more Slayer's Fire or more dumb shit like that. Is because I got bored and I want to have fun doing the dumbass shit that I do. Which is random-ass RPGs on the internet. And I even remember specifically thinking when I first got this whole streaming thing started, I'm like, oh yeah! Most people don't like watching classic turn-based RPGs, but I'm like, there's gotta be some kind of a niche out there. Like, that's like an untapped market. I know a lot of the current day and market doesn't really favor those type of older style games, but I mean, there's definitely gotta be other fans out there just like me, or else this entire genre wouldn't have formed into the way that it is to the modern day. I'll tap into that market. It never happened. It didn't. There's no one. It's a lie. Or if there is, they're doing their, like... Because I've noticed, however, the antithetical to that whole theory that I came up with, people who like those games typically like the one game, like, this is their game. Like, right now, Fire Emblem 4, oh, there's a bunch of people who like this game. And, like, none of the others. Or at the very least, this is the one they, like, give a shit to watch. And then they come on by, we have a good time, have a bunch of new boys, you know, they give me all the lore because they are the resident experts on a game. And then when I move on to another game, because I can't exactly stream Fire Emblem 4 for all eternity, then they leave. And, oops. Back to square one. Which I know I've told that story multiple times, because I distinctly remember having told it to Scion when he first showed up. He has for some reason decided to stick around if I'm playing Fire Emblem and seemingly nothing else. Thank you for the support, Scion. As fractured as that is. Then again, Lollifant also is fucked off for the most part because I don't think he likes Fire Emblem, and Weevil just doesn't even use Twitch anymore, so... Come on, Holden. Come on, Holden. Come on, Holden. Get the Luna procs. You can do it. Oh, shit. He couldn't do it. Damn it. So, Scion, what map do we go to the North Pole? When's that plot thread? When are we gonna start seeing the elves? Is this why there's no elves in all the future games? Is because the war with Santa Claus killed them all? It was elves, right? Yeah, it was like Santa's little helper elves. Was it like gnomes? I don't think it was gnomes. I think it was elves, yeah. Which is weird because fantasy video shit has really given a different context to what all of these things mean. Like when I think elves, I do not think of the little jolly wee men who help Santa build presents. I think of the dickheads who sit in the forest and live for 1 billion years. Please stop poking, Alec. Alec, please poke her back. Wow, you missed a lot when you are already sitting at lethal, bro. Now we get to use no-ish. No-ish is another one of those characters I do not exactly have high hopes for. Yeah. Went about as well as you would expect. Hello, Arden. How are you doing? Starting to run out of time. Oh, wow, Arden. You're really just gonna slowly mosey your ass on up there like this? Arden. Arden, please. I forgot how painful it is watching him fight an invasive mage. Arden, please. You've missed 4 times with a 50%, bro. Alright, time for the final dude. We're finally down to the wire. Bap. Bap. There we go. We're problem solving with violence. Actually, technically, no, it's not the last person, because we still have Thunder Bitch Mick literally can just endlessly attempt fights until she wins all 8 rounds. Just cheating. That's all she is. Being a dirty-ass cheater. The character. However, he's an honest fighter. He only plays legitimately. Even if that legitimacy has a tendency to get him violently butchered on the battlefield ad infinitum. Like that, for example. Oh, my eye is so itchy. Shit, my eye. There we go. Don't get shit in your eyes, kids. That has a tendency to make you go blind. Oh, hold in. He's doing it! Yeah! Most importantly, it means he's finally done with the arena and we don't need to attempt with him anymore. And he's level 19! Also, he has 1 luck. Very entertaining seeing a dude walking around being level 19 and having 1 luck. His luck growth may just be, like, atrocious, which, I mean, clearly it is, but there's just definitely some novelty on that. I mean, resistance at least makes sense. Most characters have a bad resistance growth. But luck is just come on, man. Just start gambling more or something. Actually, that's a real question. How would you grind luck as a stat? Because, like, assuming it's a video game, like, you grind strength by, like, working out, toughness by either, like, training your endurance while working out or getting the shit beat out of you. Speed would be, like, literally running. Intelligence and wisdom are learning new shit and applying that knowledge smartly. But, like, how would you train luck as a stat? Do you gamble? I mean, I guess, but that more utilizes luck. It doesn't, like, give you more. I don't know, man. I don't understand all these namby-pamby convoluted, like, conceptions that are not really a thing in the real world. It is still quite entertaining that luck is just a concrete, physical, abjectly measurable stat in the Fire Emblem universe. Like, this dude got born lucky. He's just better at war because of that. Like, he is just better at killing another man because he got lucky. Speaking of luck, Alec has 6 luck. Now, I'm gonna look at everyone. What does everyone have for luck? How's everyone's luck growth doing? What are we looking at? 7? Damn! No, I mean, that's just a dirty lie. Have we not seen what's happened to this man throughout the plot? There's no way he has 17 luck. He has 12. Got another 1. 12. 12 again. 15. So, on average, anywhere from single digits to the low teens. Like, Sigurd and, wasn't it dude like 16? Yeah, Dew and Sigurd are, like, noticeable exceptions. But everyone else has low to moderate luck. Because crits aren't, like, really a thing in this game, I don't know what luck does. I know I asked it a bunch, but that's a question I ask in, like, every game I play. Because there's no common consensus as to what stats mean in a game. Like, in a game, a lot of the time you can assume... Like, what would the stat evasion do in a lot of the times? Because in a lot of games, it's the chance of dodging an attack. But what if it's in a game that doesn't have dodging as a mechanic? Or that has dodging, like, be up to the player to physically dodge the attack? Like it is in Tales of Symphonia. Or in other games where... Well, I guess it more so comes down to rather like what does a stat specifically do? Luck, for example. Would it be based on random crits? Maybe loot drops, random event chances and happenings. But none of it's concrete, which is why I'm saying that I'm annoying. Because some games have a strength stat, but then some games also have an endurance stat and a vitality stat. I'm like, isn't an endurance and vitality a little bit of overlap? Because some games will have an endurance stat be defense, but then some games will have a defense and an endurance stat, where endurance measures max HP. But then why would you have vitality? Vitality is almost exclusively HP. But some games have that be the only defensive stat in the game, and I hate that there's no consistency across the wider gaming spectrum. It's making me gotta ask a bunch of really simple questions. Like, what does speed do in my game? Is it turn order? Is it how fast my turns come up? Is it attack speed? Ooh, no. Sometimes it can affect damage depending on the weapon, like, oh! And sometimes it's evasion. And to wrap it all back around, sometimes speed is your evasion, so it's like, fucking A. They're sadistic bastards, these game developers, I tell you what. Of course you know! Don't even get me started on trying to actually crunch the numbers. Like, in any RPG, you have no idea how effective the defense stat actually is. All you know is that it makes you take less damage. But at the same time, enemies' damage will always be increasing throughout the game as your max HP increases. So the defense stat is like the most nebulous conceptual, like, I guess I'm taking less damage, maybe. That one always hurts me. That's my big thing. I hate it when a game doesn't tell you, like, defense or whatnot. And then you have to, like, look up external shit. So I always like playing really defensive. That's how I like playing in all of my games. I'm the dickhead with a team of, like, 6 stall dudes in Pokemon. I'm just a shithead. I'm just a bad person. But it's how I like playing my video games. I like being the support who maxes out on the defense stat and just sits just motionless in front of whatever it is I'm trying to tank and just say, fuck you, right to their face. I am not engaging with the gameplay mechanics. You're engaging with me and trying to deal with this. I am a walking wall. Shut up, Ninja! Well, the only reason the arena shit's still going on is because you came. We just decided to keep going since you showed up. You know how it is. We're almost done with the arena stuff. It's fine. You also always seem to show up at the arena. Hey, we actually got an Earth Seal. Oh. We actually got an Earth Sword heal off. I cannot believe it. No, I was lying. See, that was a lie for you to read, and you fell for it. You've been bamboozled. So Ninja, here's a question for you, Mr. Video Game Man. How the fuck would you quantify defense in a game? Because so many different games have defense be the most in-the-air stat that, I mean, you know it's important. Like, you as a player, you clearly know, oh, well, I need defense or else I'll just die. But, like, there's no way of properly quantifying defense in, like, most games unless it is, like, really obvious just how fucking broken it is. Because in some games they have defense be like a percentage reduction thing. Like, oh, if I have like 5 defense, I'll take like 1% less damage or some shit. Like, it's a rounding thing. So that way stacking defense is really bad early on, but it just gets better as the game goes along. It's just like, I mean, yeah, it depends on how you calculate your damage, but I'm like, why do more people not tell you how the fuck they calculate damage? Because I want to know that kind of information in-game, but they don't tell me, and I hate it. See, that's why I'm always like, I think that's the game that actually started my, like, unhealthy addiction to being able to crunch damage numbers in my head was Paper Mario, because it has the most concrete system. 1 power means you do 1 more damage. 1 defense makes you take 1 less damage. However, that is obviously a very, very abusable system if you can ever bring damage down to 0. Like, I remember seeing a video about it in Breath of the Wild, how you can just destroy that game by just stacking too much defense. I'm more so just complaining. I just want more games to have it be a more consistent system. Because goddamn it. Like, Terraria was hilariously enough one of the best games I've ever seen to do it. I had to, like, look up how the hell they calculate defense, but it is every... fuck, what was it? It was a while. I think it was like every 4 defense reduces the incoming damage by 1, just a flat 1 damage. Or some shit. Maybe it was like every... I don't know, it's been a while. It's been years since I actually like looked into the specific numbers. But Terraria had a really good system for being able to calculate how much damage you're actually mitigating. I just want more games to be more sensible. It's like, god damn it. I'm just bitching and whining right now. That's all I am. Don't even get me started about how the fact that a lot of the more action-based games have decided to make it to where defense is technically a stat, but you know, the better stat is just don't get hit, dumbass. Because why would you mitigate some of the damage when you can mitigate all of the damage by not getting hit? That is some goddamn evasion propaganda. I will stand by my right, my God-given right to be a big fucking man in armor and to just eat damage just for breakfast all day. You cannot stop me. Too many games lean away from that as an option. I do play actively, but in a different way by focusing more on dealing damage and being able to effectively utilize my build to mitigate damage. That's what I liked in Demon Souls. Motherfucker, I played Demon Souls back on the original last one before the remake ever even existed. You know what I did? In my ignorant, having never played a Souls-like before, I picked the biggest fucking shield, the biggest fucking sword, two-handed that bitch, and then max defense. Fuck you. Hell yeah. And some fights were really, really hard, but some were like totally manageable. And then I discovered Demon Souls upon New Game Plus. You can just kind of break that game's difficulty by going with a regen build. I had a little bit of regen in my playthrough. Like, I had like, there was like a shield that gave you HP regen, and I think I had like a ring that gave me HP regen, but none of it was like noticeable. That was nice. I like just eating damage. Like, there was a whole boss in Demon Souls I genuinely just fought the wrong way, that I never figured out how to fight right. It was a big fucking spider that was like at the end of a hall. You run down the hall, you hit it, and then it like spits fire down the entirety of the hallway, and you just take damage or some shit. I don't really know how you're supposed to fight the big spider. Because I, in my infinite wisdom, said, dude, I know rolling's broken, and decided to always fat roll through the entire game, just removing that as an option for me, like any kind of evasion. So I hit the spider a whole bunch, threw up my shield, and used every single ounce of stamina to block that motherfucking fire breath, and by golly gee, I won. Game designers need to cater to my demands to be able to be a big fucking meat wall, if I dedicate my entire build towards it. Too many games are afraid. Also acceptable is heal tanking, but that's way, way more common. My armor slayer! Heal tanking is very common in games, though. That's just cheating. Like, how many RPGs can you say you haven't just completely cheesed a fight by just healing a shitload? No, that's obvious. Oh, no, one step too far, here we go. Fucking Christmas music. God damn it, Christmas-themed jingle jolly motherfuckers. I'm gonna kick Santa Claus's ass in this game. I'm waiting for him, he's the main antagonist. Oh, that shit's easy. That's not ever hard. Those gathering a certain persona quests have been in all the games, and they're actually easier than ever in 5. Like, holy shit, they were easy in what I played of 5. God damn. A lot of the Megami Tensei games have that kind of mechanic. Like, I'm doing Strange Journey right now. It house has that shit. What the fuck do you mean how combos work? You go into the compendium, you click the view results button. If you do not see the demon you want, you go into your register, you save the game, you summon just 3 or 4 random fucking demons, you check the fusion results again, and if you do not see the demon you want, you load the save and then check another combination. It's not hard. That literally is the intended mechanic of the game, but alright. Like, no one is expected to know the fusion result, because what fusions make is not only dependent on what demons you use, but also what level those demons happen to be. Like, there's too many factors at the end of the day to know just offhand what the end result's gonna be in advance. This shit ain't Pokemon, kiddo, that shit's a lot more complicated. Oh yeah, no, that, I actually didn't know that for the longest time. Like, in 5, I knew that was a mechanic, but the game just doesn't ever tell you which ones they can't ever get. Some of them make sense, because some of them are unique skills that only one persona can have, like... Not to like give anything really concrete away, but like there are some uniquely named elemental spells of all the various elements that only one persona can know. And that's like their whole shtick. And they're like a super late game fuck man. You can't give those to other people. In most of the games. You see, what I did in my first Persona 5 playthrough, and what I did for, like, the entire game, pretty much, is I actually kept Arsene around. I never fused him away. And instead, I just, because I like the novelty of that, I actually gave him every single Ma skill. So Magi, Mabufu, Mazio, Mapsio, etc., etc. But the one thing he couldn't learn was the light damage spell. He can't learn that. He could learn every single other damage AoE type spell, but he cannot learn light magic, which fucking pissed me off so much. I eventually had to, like, eventually just settle for Magi and Magion. Like, oh, great, thanks. God, I really want to get back into Persona 5. I need it. I'm waiting for it to, like, be in a position that I can actually play it. Because I still need to play Royal, and oh, I actually got a little bit into Royal. I got to like Palace too, but I still don't know anything about Royal. And I've played a lot more Megami Tensei games since I last played 5. I beat 4, I beat 2, I beat Nocturne, I've done most of Strange Journey. I'm a little more experienced now. Nocturne was so good. Dude, you are like a sweet summer child if you think anything Persona 5 has is hard. Persona as a series is already inherent. You know what's a fun mechanic? Imagine if when you fused a demon, you didn't get to choose what skills they inherited. Also, your demons can't level up. Ever. So you need to keep fusing new ones. I guess they're personas in that game. That's more of a Megami Tensei thing. But in all the previous games, you were not given the ability to choose what skills you inherited. You just got them. So you got to deal with it. Oh yeah, no, it was like complete horseshit. I'm just saying it was harder. Like... But, like, the fact that Persona 5 gave you these tools made the game too easy. But I'm saying to you, to your face right now, that if you're complaining about difficulty in fucking baby mode, bro! 2 almost did it. In some of the other games, you had a way of managing it. Now, they balance the difficulty not around what skills you inherit. You weren't really supposed to try to create... well, in the other games, they were demons, but you weren't really meant to create a really broken persona. That was the whole point. Because you're not meant to make this one. This one's perfect. This knows everything. That's the whole mechanic of the game, is that you need to keep passing them around. Do you want to talk about another one that's fun that everyone had a fucking massive problem with? In Persona 3, you could not actively control your party members. They were an AI that just did whatever the hell they wanted at the time. So you had to learn to deal with it, and that one was also bullshit. I'm just saying you're weak. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. After this, go play Nocturne. Oh, hell yeah. I'll be ready for that all damn day. At least Nocturne, you could level up your demons. Because, like, that was like the whole thing in the other games, though. Because you couldn't, like, really actively control your skills, at least if... You could, but it was tedious. What skills were inherited to new demons. But also the fact that in Nocturne, you're the only guy that is like a named main character. You're the only guy. So all of your party members in all the other Megami Tensei games are demons. So you have to fuse together your entire party, giving you way more customization, but also making the punishment of fucking up customization way harder. So you gotta learn the system and experiment a whole bunch, making it a real fun system. It was a good time. This is good. Oh, it was so good. Oh. That's not what we want the Earth, so. Dude does good damage, but we've been trying to get him to win this fight. Like, you're always saying, like, man, why are you still doing the arena? The reason I'm doing the arena so obsessively is I want Dude to win this fight. I want him to win. He has, like, the enemy has, like, 20 accuracy. He has a chance. He's gotten so close so many times. The rest of these people I don't give a shit about. Like, Madeira, fuck him, he's dead. Oh, that's really wrong save. Oh. Noah, she's here too. These people are here to reset the RNG seat so Duke can have another chance. God damn it, Noah. Alright, time for Arden. You don't even want to talk about back in the olden days of Persona games where you couldn't actually level up your demons. That was the one that really was a nut up or shut up of, you better learn how to fuse demons. Some of them were actually still totally doable, like, because you could level up your main character. If you knew how to level up and, like, spec out a character, even just using common sense, because in a lot of the earlier games, your main character couldn't actually use magic at all. He could only use physical skills and items, because he's just a normal human. He can't use magic. So if you just put all your points into, like, vitality and strength, you're fucking fine. You don't even need to worry about demons. It's okay. Except for when you get, like, into the later game. God, I'm so upset that Persona 5 re-added the fucking talking system. God, I hate it so much. It's the worst part of the Megami Tensei games, having to talk to these fucking demons. A lot of them don't even have it be difficult, it's just tedious. At least in Persona 5, they've made it... Well, that was in the other games, too. But in Persona 5, you can be the cheesiest motherfucker. And I'm still not going to tell you how to do it, because I don't actually know if they patched it out in Royal or something, but there were two main ways of effectively saying, I win the game because you get infinite money. And you know how difficult the game is when you don't run out of money and you're just sitting there toting around a max heal and a max revive in every slot? And as the game goes on, you get better and better healing. Ooh. I did it. In my personal playthrough, I learned just by playing the game one of the cheese methods of getting nearly infinite amounts of money. Those are the glory days. You can't do that in the other games. At least they made it easier in Persona 5. I'll give them that. I fucking hate that they reintroduced the system. It was technically random in 3 and 4, because how it worked in 3 and 4 is you weren't actually fighting demons, you were fighting shadows. And the enemies you were fighting were not actually your personas, you couldn't get them. But randomly, after a battle, you would do a card shuffling minigame, and if you picked a card containing a persona, you would gain it. So, because that would also make it so you didn't have to do some bullshit-ass talking minigame. And it was technically random if you got a persona or not, because you needed to wait for the card minigame to happen. But, like, every single playthrough of all of these motherfucking Persona games, I've never run into a situation where I haven't gotten every single available potential persona in an area in 3 and 4 way before I needed to use them or needed to, like, move on. It was a good time. Yeah, no, they're technically shadows my ass. No, not the Miracle Sword! Why will the Earth Sword not go to the damn top of the list? Come on! I'm not really I don't even... Fucking... So whatever. He was running out of time to win this fight. Oh, Madeir actually landed a shot. I'm actually kind of surprised. Madeir never lands a shot. Yeah, that's about what we were expecting. Thank you. Yeah. Can Arden actually win the first round? Let's find out. It's actually Ninja. Here's the question if you're still moseying around. Are you going to be available tomorrow for Professor Layton? Because I know it's Christmas. I should be available. I need to check in, but it should be good. Are you going to be good? Arden! Arden, no! Arden! Tink, tink. This is some cheese. He has 30. God, Sigurd is such a broken son of a bitch. Dink. Alright. Just like that, done, technically. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Come on, Do. You gotta be able to do it, man. This is your chance, your time to shine, Do. Oh, not a good opener. Oh, not a good opener. Gonna need 2 more of those soul procs. Yikes. Yeah, I really doubt this is gonna change much with the damn slim sword, but what can you do? It does still technically change whether he hits or misses, but yeah. Alright, final one. How do I give a damn about the other people? I do give a damn about her, so I'll let her roll it some more. I don't care about Madeir, he's not close. Noish we already know. I guess I kinda care about Arden, but like not really. And Sylvia, it's just never gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Best of luck, stranger. What are you buying? Alrighty then. Up that accuracy, son. Here we go. Get slapped. And now she gets to try again. Oh no, darn! She got hit again! Oh, that's unfortunate. You gotta be real careful, you know? You never know what could happen on the field of battle. Oh no! She dodged but got hit again. Shit, I reloaded. Fuck, I did not mean to reload the save. I'm so used to it. Means I need to fight him again 3 times. Oh my god, I need to do it 3 more times. Fuck. Oh no, she got hit. God, I'm so upset at my own muscle memory. Saving time in one place, but massively wasting it in another. There we. Oh, I almost did it again. I almost went for round 2. Alright. We'll put a save state right here. That's slot 2 this time. This way we won't load that random, really early game save. Nope, slapped again. Save state again. Slapped again. It is a 64. Come on, man. I have a 37 or a 36% chance of you missing. I mean, I know I need to roll it twice, but a 36 is still a solid chance conceptually. There we go. Okay, that doesn't one tap, but let's see if Thoron one tap. Because it does more than double damage. It missed? Oh, it has less accuracy. Oh no, it does. Damn it. Well, that goes to show we're making progress. Boop. Well, hit me up if you find out, Mr. Man. I mean, yeah, of course. Makes sense. I'm just saying hit me up if you can, not saying you have to. I should be able to, assumedly. Oh, I forgot to save state. Because we are getting very near the end of Professor Layton. Oh shit, didn't mean to load that save down. So Ninja, have you figured out what the next co-op game's gonna be? Come on, you know you gotta know. We're almost done. What, do you not have an entire list saved onto your desktop as a notepad document listing every single co-op game you have in mind? Like I do? Come on, Tilt. It is a 36% chance. What are the odds that you've only ever dodged twice out of like 15 attempts? That would naturally mean 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4 attempts I will dodge. She will not dodge anymore, and I don't know why. Oh. Is the RNG seed just not changing anymore? What's going on here? A fight is happening which changes the RNG seed. Come on. Like, there has to be something I'm missing. I was told this worked. And I've shown that it does work. Because I actually hit him once. I hit him, I crit him, I did a lot of damage, except for off fucking moveset explanation. Fat pros talking my audio. I hate that that's like a default setting. Oh, she did it. Oh, and she missed. Oh, damn, she dodged 3 times. He's scary now, damn. But can she win with the Thoron, which is the weapon I want her to use instead? Let's find out. She's gonna miss this one, and then we need to see on the 3rd one if she hits, because she doesn't actually one-tap. Yeah, we got another kill for the crit chance on the Thoron. There we go. What did I do? What did I do? Where am I? Where am I? I don't know where I am. I think I loaded the save. Okay. Okay, no, it did save the save. Okay, thank God. Because I was gonna be like, did I accidentally load the save state? No, I did. I saved. Okay. Because you can see she has more XP. Like, if we go to this one, she has less XP and she doesn't have weapon uses. Okay, we're fine. Oh. Oh, heart pounding right there. Do. You see, he has a 34% chance to hit. Why does he hit so often? Me with a 34% chance for hit. It was actually 36, so it's slightly better. Chance for him to miss did not happen half as often as that man has hit do. It's some bullshit. Nikita! Oh, God! Why did I load a save state? Ah! Round 2. I was honestly thinking, I'm like, oh man, she actually has to hit twice. So, okay, I don't know how too feasible this one is. Because before I was relying on a 36% chance to miss, I'm now relying on a 30% chance to miss twice. So it's 30% times 2 for me to even have a chance. And I don't think I one-tap. I don't think she can win this, like, reasonably. Fuck. I don't think it's happening, boys. I think that's it, boys. I don't think we're doing this, because this is a brave weapon user. I don't even want to train her very much. I want to train Do some more, but... Tilt! Ah! There's a chance. No, there's not. I was gonna say, what if she doubles with the Thunder Tome, but she won't. Because they wait and see. Oh. Okay, then. I'm gonna try something a little bit spicy, then we'll call it. It's a real short one today. Yeah, Devil X is a good joke. Like, thank you for Jay's a good joke. It's a funny joke, lag. I laughed. Yeah, I don't think this is going too good. Hey, lag! How you doing? Welcome to pretty much the end of the stream, because I don't think this is gonna go too well. I'm gonna be frank. Yeah. I think we're just gonna call it then. I think we're done with the arena. An hour and a half extra. Preparing for the arena. Boom. Done. Easy. Well, it's a short stream, but that's because it's almost Christmas time. Christmas tomorrow, we gotta prepare, go to the prepared store, and I gotta prepare to move. I got shit to do. But anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And peace.